Hello, I'm Chloe Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the full moon reading for Virgo. So, Virgo, if you'd like a private full moon reading with me, then there's a link up there. They're 3 pages long. I get those out within 24 hours. $20 off at the moment. What a bargain. And so, my full moon readings, they go into what you need to release this full moon and what you need to take responsibility for in order to manifest the things that you really want in your life. So, Virgo, let's go into the general read then about those things. So, what generally do Virgos need to release this full moon? Mm, Similar to Libra. We've got service and wake up. Right, Virgo, you are not a slave or a servant. You're not here to make everyone else happy. You're not here to please other people. You're here to live your life. You have, oh, there's two beautiful yellow butterflies playing with each other. You have, your life is for you, Virgo. You're here for you to do what you want to do, to have the experiences that you want to have in your life, to make yourself happy. You are as worthy as anybody, and your needs and your desires, your happiness is important, and that needs to be your number one priority. And this is saying, like, wake up. You're not a servant to everyone else. You're not going to get what you want in life by serving everyone else, making them happy. You're going to get what you want in life by putting yourself first and doing what you want to do. Now, you will be of service to others in a much bigger way once you do that. But you need to put yourself first. You need to fill your own cup up first. And that's what it means. And so wake up to that. Wake up to this fact that you've been thinking that you're the eternal servant or slave and everyone else is important and their wishes are important. And you might have even been taught by religion or something that if you do that, then you're going to magically get what you want in life. Someone else is going to deliver it to you. Well, they're not. No one else is going to do that. No one else is going to put you first. It's not their job to. Their job is to look after themselves and their own lives, because that's their only power, and your only power is you and your life. And so wake up to that. You're not here as a slave or servant to everyone else, and it's not true that it's magically going to give you some rewards in the afterlife or even in this life. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. Take your power in your life, Virgo. What else do you need to release? Oh, heart stuff. Heart healing. Do you need a heart healing, Virgo? You need to cleanse your heart. Cleanse. Maybe you've been hurt and you're holding on to that hurt and that pain. Maybe injustice you're feeling. Something is hurting your heart and you need to release that. Feel it first. Feel it first, Virgo, in order to release it. Heart healing. Oh, could be all kinds of things. If you need some help with that, check out my energy healings. I'm really good at heart healings. It's not just a healing, it's a reading too. I'll tell you what it is inside of your heart that needs healing. Can't really go into it generally because it's, as many people are watching this as it could be things that have hurt you. Yeah. What do you need to release? You need to feel it. It's like those icky feelings, those negative feelings that you've got, Virgo. Oh my God, this wind. Those negative feelings that you've got, you need to feel it more. Counterintuitive, right? But in order to release our feelings, release our emotions, we need to feel them. We need to actually feel them deeply. We can't ignore them. We can't push them down. Like, we've been taught to do that, right? Especially men have been taught to do that. Push your feelings down. Don't express them. Stop crying. Don't feel that. Don't be angry. Suck it up. All of that. Man out. It's like, no, 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 no. That just pushes the feelings down. They remain inside of you, and then they come out of you tenfold. Like, after you've pushed those feelings down 10 different times, then the slightest thing will trigger you, and 10 times the amount will come out of you. In rage or something when you've pushed anger down, or massive grief when you've been pushing sadness down. It's like, no, you got to feel it. You got to feel it. And so these pains that you've been feeling, this pain that's in your heart, you've actually got to feel it fully. And you'll be surprised. It doesn't like attract more to you. It expresses it and lets it out of you. It's like crying, and that release you get from crying, and then it's done. It's released out of you. We need to express our feelings, not push them down. They amplify when we push them down, and they get released when we express them. Virgo, what do you need to take responsibility for this full moon? Heart. And this is why, right? Your heart. Because you need to listen to your heart, because that's your guidance. And when there's all like garbage in your heart, when you've got all this pain in your heart, when there's unexpressed feelings in your heart, all of that is baggage. It's all heart baggage, and it's stopping you from actually listening to your heart, listening to the guidance. Imagine, like, if there's so much anger in your heart that's unexpressed, you're not going to be able to listen to your heart, what your heart actually wants, because you don't want to listen to your heart at all because it's telling you about this anger. It's like you've got to express all of that anger, let it out of you first, before you can even start listening to your heart to get the guidance. Your heart is going to tell you what it wants, what you want. It's the way that our higher selves like give us that guidance is through our hearts. What our heart really wants. We've got to listen to our hearts. Can't listen to our hearts when they're not healed, when they're full of like negative emotion. You've got a lot of healing to do. Wow. Virgo. Could be very confronting to Virgos this full moon, for sure, with all of this stuff coming up. What else do you need to take responsibility for, Virgo? We've got I am limitless and willingness. Willingness to reach your potential now, willingness to move forward. Don't keep yourself stuck, Virgo. Don't keep yourself stuck in all these old patterns of pushing down your emotions, putting everyone else first. Stop all of that. Take responsibility for yourself. You're limitless, and you've got to be willing. You've got to be willing to live your own life now. Put yourself first. Put your feelings first. Put your heart first. Not everyone else's heart and happiness. Put your heart first. Be willing to reach your potential, because you're all amazing, Virgos, and you need to step into who you truly are. Don't hide your light anymore. You're important. And you need to take responsibility for listening to your heart, listening to your passion, of course. Like, you need to heal your heart to be able to even listen to your passion. This is same Virgos. You've been living a muted life. Like, there's so much more to life. There's so much joy and passion and love that you haven't experienced yet because you haven't healed your heart. You haven't even opened up to life yet. You've got so much to look forward to ahead of this, but it's not going to happen if you don't do that heart healing, and if you don't allow yourself to feel those feelings and let them out. If you don't start putting yourself first, listening to yourself, listening to your heart, it's not going to happen. You've got so much to look forward to, and it's all on the other side of this healing. And this full moon is saying, Virgo, come on, start living your life like with capital letters, LIFE. You have no idea, Virgo. You have no idea of what's available to you. There's so much more available to you in life on the other side of this. Wow. I think that's the most powerful one I've done yet in these full moon readings. Big wake up call for you, Virgo, out there. If you'd like a private reading, you can book in for one of those there. $20 off, 3 pages long. I get those out within 24 hours. If you'd like to enter that draw, then comment on this reading, like it, subscribe to my channel. Check out your other readings up there. Do the same thing with those to get entries into that draw. Have a fantastic full moon, and I'll see you next time. Bye.